You are tuned into the Undisputed Champ Sports Podcast. This is our NXT Takeover Pheonix review. I am your host, the man of the hour, Carmine, joined by my co-host, Mr. Thumbs Up Tommy. Say what up.
NXT. Happy Rusev Day, everybody. Let's get right to it.
My other co-host, the architect, Mr. Preston Brown. Say what's up.
Yo, what's up? Let's get into this NXT Takeover Pheonix. Pretty interesting.
Definitely. Let's get into this. Let's get into the show. You know, it was all right, but we're gonna get into it anyway. The first match of the night was the NXT Tag Team Championship match with the War Raiders. I'm sorry, I apologize, viewers. War Machine versus the Undisputed Era, and the first thing we saw in this match was this fucking Viking / Game of Thrones type entrance by War Machine. I don't know how y'all feel. I thought it was pretty cool. But just like Preston said, the entrance kind of tipped the hand of the match. Like, you're not gonna have a fucking extravagant entrance like that and lose the match. This is not happening. Like
Triple H has.
That's like he has those every fucking match.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, he could afford to lose because he always has those fucking entrances. Anyway, the match, me personally, the match was great. It was excellent. It was awesome. There were fucking Hanson was a fucking maniac in this match. Holy shit, was he a maniac? I thought it was a great match. I love the start of the match, the tandem offense with the War Raiders, and then Undisputed Era took over the match. I just thought it was great. It was great chemistry, and I feel like more so in this match, even more so than we saw at War Games. Like, War Machine really got to show their stuff, like really show their stuff in this match, and this was absolutely a breakout performance with them, and I enjoyed it a lot. But anyway, Tommy, what you think about this match?
First of all, let me say I completely agree with you. Standout of the match was definitely Hanson. You know, he showed out like crazy. And as far as the match itself goes, I love, the psychology behind it, how the Undisputed Era, the physically smaller guys, were taking them down and picking them apart for various portions of the match. Like, to make it look believable, they kept attacking their limbs. They kept them grounded as opposed to, trying to brawl with them. So, I'm always a big fan of that when the psychology is believable. And then the finish of the match, honestly, something came to mind after we did our predictions that I had said to myself, I was like, yo, what if, like, they do something where Adam Cole and Bobby Fish interrupting the match, but then being that he and Dream had that verbal spat on the Go Home show, Dream comes out and helps out the War Raiders. That would have been interesting to see, but it didn't happen.
Yeah. The fact that the entrance and the fact that Bobby Fish didn't escort them to the ring, that just showed that they were gonna win this match. That, like, they fucking, like, I love NXT.
And Adam Cole was nowhere to be found.
I love NXT so much, but this match, of all the matches, they fucking tipped their hand before the match even started, bro. Holy shit!
Didn't we all predict that they were gonna win anyway?
No, only you did. You got that one. Me and Preston predicted Undisputed Era winning. You predicted War Machine, and you got that one. That was on you.
Awesome.
I give that to you. Fuck you, but I still give you that one. Anyway, Preston, what you think about the match? Go.
Okay, so starting off, like what you said with the Viking entrance, I thought that was amazing, and they, like you said, they pretty much tipped the scale of who's gonna win. When I saw that, I was like, yeah, it's pretty much over. They got fire. They got people coming out with them. They're the only ones who got this special entrance out of anybody in the entire takeover. So it was very, very obvious what was going to happen. But couple things I will say about this match is that I like what Tommy said, the psychology, and I like the fact that when matches like this happen, when they try to find a way to beat their opponent as the match goes on, instead of trying to do the same thing over and over, it makes it a lot more interesting. And I say that because, like, if you watch the beginning of this match, you see War Raiders doing what they always do. Rowe is always, tossing Hanson around, using them as a weapon, using each other's bodies as weapons. Then after a while, as usual, Undisputed Era, they're like a game of whack-a-mole. You knock one down, the other one comes up. Then you can't try to fight them both off. It's so hard. But then after a while, War Raiders got Undisputed Era to actually attack each other, which was kind of funny. And then they finally figured out how to beat them. It's like the only way we could beat these guys is that we have to have these guys together and beat them up together. We can't pick them apart one by one because every time I knock one down, the other one comes up. So they figured that out at the end. And Hanson being as agile as he is, I'm always impressed about these big guys that's as agile like that. So that's just what I got from
those
that match.
fucking cartwheel, bro.
Yeah,
bro, Hanson is insane.
And then when he did that fucking springboard, I'm like, all right, bro.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
the double back elbow, right?
Yeah, I'm like, all right, bro,
Oh,
all right,
man.
I'm like, bro, all right, bro, listen, you too fucking fat to be doing this shit, bro. Stop it.
Yeah.
But
You're making me feel ashamed because I'm fat too.
That shit looked amazing. Well, I mean, he's a professional athlete, bro. I mean, you can't really.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. How they do that. It is, but it was a great match. Great chemistry between two tag teams.
For everybody that's not familiar with War Machine, like Indies and shit like that, this is the match. More than NXT War Games, this is the match where you found out why WWE fucking signed them.
Facts. I mean, because at the same
they
time,
got signed.
you got to remember, in the War Games match, they had to share the ring with Ricochet and Pete Dunne, so there was more bodies on their side. This time it was just them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this was just a fantastic match, a fantastic opening. I knew this match was gonna open. They love opening the fucking takeover events with a tag team match. I don't know why, but they just love doing it. I would like to see them switch it up because I'm gonna get to it later. But there was a match here that I felt like there was horrible match placement.
I honestly believe that they should have opened with Riddle and Ono.
No, nope. Nope. There's only one match that should have opened this takeover event, so that the crowd, because there was moments in that match that the crowd really tried to get in it, but they were so fucking wiped out by the previous matches, and you could tell. And I'm talking about the women's title match. That should have opened the show.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I was thinking that when I was watching it too.
Yeah, because you know the moment that I'm talking about, those moments I'm talking about, right? So if that shit would have happened in the beginning, that arena would have been fucking on fire. But anyway, let's move on to the next match. Well, anyway, like if I didn't mention it, War Machine got the win, got the clean pinfall.
New NXT Tag Team Champions.
Yo, I feel like I feel like UE's getting called up. Y'all feel that too? Am I tripping?
Yo, and come to think of it, Adam Cole was nowhere to be seen all takeover.
It's not even that. I mean, they lost the titles, stuff like that. I don't know, man. I just gotta feel him. Like,
bro, I would mark out if they just appeared on Raw or SmackDown.
It's hard to say. Like, I get what you're saying. You know, Cole wasn't there, like, so you could say he's probably in the Rumble. But I mean,
I think for sure Adam Cole is gonna be a surprise entrant. Him and Velveteen.
Talking about that, I wish they wouldn't have made him a surprise entrant last year. Only the reason why I say that, I wish they would have used another NXT superstar, because he had to sell the beatdown that he took from Aleister Black the next night, and he got eliminated so quick. Obviously, Ray eliminated him, but I mean, I don't know. But anyway, you could be right though. Like, Cole wasn't there.
I forgot he was in last year's Rumble. I forgot.
Yeah,
about
that's why I think he's not gonna be a surprise.
The one that I remember for sure was how they did Andrade, how he was at the Rumble.
Yeah, him and Andrade was the only NXT caller. So I feel like maybe they might do two again. I was thinking personally, because Andrade, I don't know if they want to do this as a trend or if it was just a one-time thing with Andrade, but remember what title Andrade was holding when he was surprise entrant last year? Who's the champ now?
Ciampa.
I'm just saying. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, guys, moving on to the next match of the night.
I mean, Before that, I would just say my predictions for the Rumble, like NXT surprise entrance, is gonna be Black, and because he's debuting soon on the main roster, and then
That's why I think he won't. But that's why I think he won't.
And then I think that just a cameo appearance, basically, Velveteen's gonna be in the Rumble.
I could see that, but that's why I think Aleister Black won't be in the Rumble because he is going to be debuting very, very soon. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we see his ass on Raw and SmackDown this coming week. To be honest with you.
Facts.
Velveteen does make a lot of sense.
Take Lars Sullivan's spot.
Because with Velveteen, he usually is in a takeover. So for him not to be in this takeover, and also for him to be in Phoenix,
exactly.
It's like why?
Yeah, I could see Velveteen for the simple fact that I could see the Velveteen being a surprise entrant, but they're saving him for the Monday or Tuesday after WrestleMania to debut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as Aleister Black, that motherfucker's debuting this week. Like I'd be so surprised if he's not on the show on either one of those shows this week. Like I'm really because this is the fact that because what is he gonna do? He fucking lost clean tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing. There's literally nothing else for him.
Facts.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Pete Dunne and Tony Storm are in the Royal Rumble too, because they're in Phoenix as well. So,
he could be another one. Oh shit, yo,
shit,
yo, you just got it.
You're getting me hyped, bro.
Yeah, we just fucked up the Rumble surprises for everybody. that's gonna be, yo, Pete Dunne's
bro. I will
mark
mark out if we see the Cruiserweight tomorrow.
Because you got like it's what coincidence they showed them too, like in the crowd, like they showed them too. And Tony Storm debuting, she's an NXT UK Women's Champion, so a champion debut. Like that's a dope.
And Pete Dunne is the UK champion.
That's dope. That's dope. I want them to do that because it puts a bigger light on the UK brand.
Facts, and they're trying to build that up.
Entrance. You know who else I want to see that's not really going to be a surprise or somebody new? I would like to see Luke Harper show up at some point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard he's coming back soon from injury. Yeah.
Oh, is he? Yeah. They should put him in there at some point. Not as a surprise.
Too? I thought it was just the other one that was hurt.
I think they both Rowan got hurt first and then Harper. Yeah, that's why we haven't seen him in a while.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah, but I think also I would like to see us. Well, hold on. Is Finn's not in the Rumble? Is he? That we know of.
Who knows? I mean. That's happened before where people have matches earlier in the night and then still get in the Rumble, so who knows?
I would love to see a standoff in the ring again between Finn Balor and Jordan Devlin.
No,
I don't
think Devlin would do that.
It's a reach, but I would love to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that'll be alright, but I definitely doubt it.
Yeah, keep that in you.
But you know what? Preston might have gotten it. Like the two NXT surprises for the Rumble might be Velveteen and fucking Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne.
I think that might be the two surprises.
You guys think Rhea Ripley might be in the Women's Rumble?
I don't know.
Hey, nah, I don't know, maybe, but
definitely
you gotta
Tony.
But you gotta think about it. The Women's Rumble, they have to I wouldn't be surprised if my boo is a surprise entry in the Women's Rumble because you gotta think about it. They can't go with the past bitches again. You know what I mean? Like as surprise entries, like they can't.
God, I hope they don't have.
Like they can't do that. They can't do that again. Like the only ones that anybody will be okay with is Trish or Lita. Like you know what I mean? Like nobody else. Like that's the only ones that everybody will be okay with.
Maybe Victoria, but that's a reach.
What if Chelsea
Green?
Yeah, she signed to NXT, right?
Yeah.
What if she's a surprise entrant?
Well, people really care.
I don't know. Well,
because we haven't seen her. Like she hasn't debuted.
Yeah, she hasn't had an NXT TV debut yet. Yeah.
She hasn't. I thought she did have a match like almost a couple months ago.
She might have had a house show match, but not on NXT TV.
Are you sure? I could have sworn she had a match.
I ain't seen
Chelsea
her on
Green?
NXT TV.
Oh, Deonna Purrazzo might be one.
I could be wrong, bro, but I don't remember seeing Chelsea Green.
But anyway, I mean, we digress. Let's get back to the review.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, next match of the night, we have Matt Riddle versus Cassius. Oh no. This was a good. Actually, I really liked this match. I thought this was a good match. I thought there were some really great strikes in this match, and I love this fact. I love this fact that this wasn't a Matt Riddle squash match. Ono got a lot of stuff in this match. He put fucking Matt Riddle on the ropes in this match. He was brutal. I thought I was fucking hella dope. Like I love the fact that the Ono said, "You gonna come to this ring barefoot, motherfucker? Alright, I'ma step on your foot.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna
that was dope.
I'm gonna bite your damn toes." I mean, that was nasty, but he he said he gonna use any means necessary, and I fucking love that. I thought he had he didn't get all of it, but I thought he had a dope moonsault from the top rope. Matt Riddle had a dope sleeper suplex. And I thought it was a really good match, and I liked the way the match ended. I love the fucking nigga tapped out getting his ass beat, like just just getting brutally his ass beat. Anyway, Preston, what you think about the match?
Yeah, it was a hard hitting match. I mean, the ending was very, very interesting. It kind of reminded me of WWF No Mercy. There's this move called the Ultimate Punches, where people could tap out and they just keep drilling on them. But it was exactly what I expected. It was just hard hitting, just getting really gritty. Especially Cassius Ohno, he, like you said, bit his foot. You know, stepped on his toes, like stuff that I probably would have thought about doing if I was in a ring with somebody with no shoes on. He did whatever he can to get through that match, and that's pretty much it. It was just a striking match. It was pretty decent.
Sure. For sure, Tommy.
I mean, yeah, this was the match I was least interested in on the card, but it was a solid match. I can't complain about it. I like how, I mean, they counted it as a submission, but it's like basically Riddle beat him 3 different ways. He knocked his ass out, made him tap out, and then he basically won by TKO, like how they do in the UFC when they're just wailing on you and they stop the fight.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. Happened, he won 3 different ways, so that was pretty cool.
I hope he fused with Dijakovic next.
Dijakovic?
Is that how you say his name? Something like that.
Yeah, Dijakovic. That's how you pronounce it.
I don't know. There's a D and J and a K in there somewhere.
Yeah, that's how you say it. I remember when. Yeah, the last time I saw that he was on NXT TV, I paid close attention on how to pronounce it.
That's cool. Call it Dijakovic anyway. Anyway, moving on to the next match, we had the NXT North American title match. Johnny, your name is not Gargano to me anymore. Your name is Johnny fucking Wrestling.
Facts.
Cause boy, Johnny Wrestling versus Ricochet. Holy.
Oh my god!
You know what? I made sure. See, the first match with War Raiders, Matt Riddle match, like I wrote down all these fucking notes of spots and all this shit. For this match, I ain't write down shit. Preston, just go.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So starting out, this match is just simply amazing. One thing I want to note here is that, like Johnny Gargano, the thing is about this guy is that he's so great at creating stories in a ring. Like, if you watch this match and you didn't know anything, Shawn Michaels. When you watch this match, it would look like that he and Ricochet had a 6-month feud before this match even happened. Like they sold it like they hated each other, and they didn't have not one bit of story before they got in the ring. And for someone to actually do that, and credit to Ricochet for selling the way he sold. It's amazing. And when I was watching this match too, I was kind of scared because I was like, man, Ricochet about to get a concussion because he had the spike DDT, he had the Hurricanrana that happened outside the ring where he landed right on top of his head. It was just crazy. But as far as the wrestling part goes, Gargano in the beginning, you saw that he was trying to ground Ricochet, which is what Ricochet does all the time, and they kept reversing everything each other do. Johnny got really technical, kind of show you why his name is Johnny Wrestling. As the match went on, Ricochet tried some new things, but man, overall, I mean, I don't know, man. I can't name every spot on here, but it was a great and amazing match, man. Salute to Johnny Gargano. This is probably match of the night for me, to be honest.
This was absolutely match of the night. Like, this match, like the main event was fucking great too. Don't get me wrong.
This
but
right
this,
here.
Holy shit!
Amazing.
You know, this is kind of like, it's a good problem to have, but this is kind of like the problem This is like the only problem NXT takeovers have. There's like too many great fucking matches on the card.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like
overload.
You know what I mean? Like, it's an overload of great fucking matches, bro.
Yeah.
Like a match like the next match we're gonna talk about, maybe
And this match
get-
had like everything in it. It had technical
Yeah.
wrestling. It had great spots. It had hard hitting things. It had a story. And this was like the. And I know people might disagree, but this is like the perfect match as far as this
Yes,
card goes.
it was.
This is
Absolutely.
the perfect match.
It was, dog. That match was fucking ridiculous, bro. Like, and when I say Shawn Michaels, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, real shit. Johnny's music hit. He coming out, like, the cockiness, like, he just reminded me of Shawn Michaels. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And he
Like,
got
just walking to
like
the
a
ring.
like a heel
He just-
HBK.
Yes, just walking to the ring, bro. Like, that's all I was watching. I'm like, yo, this guy is the main fucking event, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
how small he is.
Yo,
He's the main fucking event.
bro,
and he-
there's a reason he's calling himself Johnny Takeover.
Like that, hell yeah, that's what he fucking is. Like, straight up, like, he might not win, but god damn it if he don't have the best match
Bruh.
of the night.
He's
always does.
NXT's Shawn Michaels.
Bro.
He's like the only male wrestler, and I know this is just a small tidbit, but just something I just thought about. He's like probably the only male wrestler that has a female singing his theme song and made that cool. Like, it's like,
Yes,
I love that song, and I don't know what he came
I
out
love
as.
that song, bro. That shit's rotation on my playlist.
Yeah, me too. I was
Facts.
listening to that
Me
yesterday.
too.
I was listening to that.
Yeah, that's
yesterday.
on my mix. That's on my playlist, bro.
And I'm still trying to figure out what, you know, how he comes out with these this attire that's based off of some comic book person. I was trying to figure out what it was. I'm like, is he Firestorm? Is he Phoenix? What is
Yeah,
what is going on?
I don't know.
Yeah, but
Like,
Ricochet
it's some
was,
type of fireball shit. I don't know.
Ricochet was definitely Miles Morales.
Yeah, he was Miles Morales. But Gargano in the back, the font looked like the X-Men font from the comic books. So I was like,
Yeah.
I was wondering
It
what it
could have
was.
been a dark. It could have been a Dark Phoenix nod.
could have been. Could have
Something
been.
like that.
Or the
Yeah, it
red
could've
and
been
yellow
Dark Phoenix
Wolverine.
nod. I thought that was really dope.
Or Colossus.
Ricochet. I thought that was really dope by Ricochet though. The whole.
Oh yeah, the Miles Morales
Yeah,
nod.
I thought
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
hella fucking dope. I
That
thought
was
hella
dope.
fucking dope. Like not to be like making it Ricochet sound underwhelming in his match. He was phenomenal too.
No, he
like
was
I'm
great.
sorry, but like
Yeah, he
that
was
guy
great.
was ridiculous in this match too. It's just
Bro,
that the story that Johnny
unanimously-
Gargano can tell is ridiculous.
Hands down, match of the night. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
bro, like,
I'm
there's
not
no-
underselling. I'm not underselling any other match on the card by any means, but this
But it's
match
the
just
problem
took
though.
the cake.
This is kind of the problem though, and this is the problem that Aleister Black had when he was champion. He was champion around the time where Johnny and
Ciampa.
Ciampa were fucking killing it, were destroying it, like the matches before. Like, you know what I mean? That's why their last match had to be the main event fucking match, because otherwise it would have taken away from the championship match again. So you know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's
so
gotta
it's
be
like
facts.
that's one of the problems like that NXT takeovers have. It's a great problem to have. Do not get me wrong. It will
Yeah.
still be better than a Royal Rumble, probably, most likely. I don't know, but I don't know. Royal Rumble card is looking pretty stacked, but you know, it's whatever. But
No. Yeah, like on paper, both cards are great, but the thing
yeah,
is, like,
I'm hoping.
Yeah,
Rumble
I'm
delivers
hoping they
tomorrow.
prove me
Yeah.
wrong, but I got a feeling because they always fuck it up because of the finishes. So I'm hoping they prove me wrong
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. But like, yeah, this match was, and I just love that, like, because you could say like all the like when Ricochet got to that concrete and he was still kicking out of shit. Like, I'm like, yo, he's really gonna win this match? And I just love the fact that they said nope. Johnny said, it's my time. I'm going to win. And he won.
You know, they
I
kind of
love that.
They
so
kind of sold
fast.
this match off too, because if you, I don't know if you guys watched the pre-show when they started doing the awards or whatever. The commentators, they kept talking about the fact that he keep losing, or even the person who gave him the award was like, "Hey, so how do you feel about this?" But you keep losing. Like, people kept mentioning the fact that he keep losing matches at takeovers. Like, he had the match of the night. Yeah, they like he has the match of the night, but he keeps losing that match. So why does it matter? And I was like, all right, so they kind of talking about this a little bit too much. So
I didn't
gonna
see
win
the
that one.
pre-show.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah, but you could say that. But another match we're about to talk about where I thought they tipped their hand too, but they didn't.
Which one was that?
Mr. Sam Roberts.
Yeah,
You don't know what I'm talking about, person. You didn't see it.
Was that part of the pre-show?
It was Sam Roberts.
Oh,
Did you see it?
I saw the pre-show, but it was a part I didn't see because I kind of went outside real quick.
When Sam Roberts was basically saying how Bianca Belair doesn't belong in a takeover. We all know she's not gonna win. She doesn't belong in a takeover. We had champions like Shayna Baszler, Kairi Sane, Sasha Banks, Charlotte. Like Bianca Belair doesn't deserve to be here. Blah blah blah. Like, and
Damn.
I was
You
on
said
Twitter,
all
bro.
that?
Yeah, she said all that. Yo, I put the thing on the chat. Y'all can go look at it. But like,
I'm
and
about to look right now.
I was going through Twitter, like, and like even Gail Kim was like, yo, this is hella uncomfortable. But I mean, you could tell that they were piping that in, like they were telling him to say that shit. Like you could, like I can tell that they were telling him to say that shit. But anyway, guys. Anyway, yeah, this match was phenomenal. Johnny Wrestling won the match. Preston and Tommy were right about this match, which I am super happy that they were right about this match, because Johnny definitely deserved to win this match.
Facts.
Dang.
Anyway,
did you get any of these matches right?
Damn, I'm 3 for 3.
For me?
I'm talking about you. Yeah, you.
Yeah, the Matt Riddle one.
Well, yeah, because we all knew he was gonna win. That's the one everybody knew he was gonna win.
That's that free space on the bingo card, bro.
Hey, listen, hey, whoa. First of all, how about you got the first match wrong?
We got the first match wrong.
We got the first match wrong.
We tag teamed on that.
We got.
And that was it for me.
Oh no, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Oh no, it wasn't. We're gonna get there. Anyway, moving on to the next match of the night, we had the main event of the night. Tommaso Ciampa versus.
Wait, you didn't even talk about
whoa.
the women's match. What are you doing?
Fine. I guess we can talk about this match. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's just mad because his boo
The
lost.
next match of the night, we had the NXT Women's Champion Shayna Baszler versus Bianca Belair. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Enough talking. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a pretty good match. I thought Bianca looked pretty good in this match. I love the fact that, Shayna did what she did, attack her arm, do the arm thing, the elbow shit, all that bullshit, all those submissions. But I fucking love the end of the match, and this is what I was saying earlier. This spot in the match where Shayna kept putting that sleeper hold on her, and Bianca just kept getting up. Showing her power, showing her strength, showing her tenacity, her wherewithal, just to fight. This is why I said this moment should have been in the beginning of the show, because the crowd would have been on fire for this. But the crowd was basically wiped the fuck out from the last match. Like that was such a horrible decision to have this match after Ricochet and Johnny wrestling. That was a bad idea. Like, you gotta listen. I know Matt Riddle is a big star and shit, but fuck that. That match should have been after Ricochet and Johnny Gargano.
Facts, yeah, because you can't have what's it called, Gargano and Ricochet, and then Black and Ciampa. Like they should have had Riddle and Ono in between, because they needed the break. Like you could have easily put either.
Because you could have helped your main event. You could have helped your main event by having Riddle and Ono before the main event match. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So
Agreed.
To get the crowd like a little calmed down. So, but anyway, I thought it was I thought this match was pretty good. But my even though me and Preston were half right, half wrong. I mean, we didn't. No, I'm saying we didn't think Bianca was gonna win the title tonight. We said that. Like, I didn't think she was gonna win the title. I thought she was gonna win by DQ. But I didn't think she was gonna
I called
lose.
that she was gonna win by DQ.
It was close though.
Oh, you called. Wait. You called Bianca. Oh yeah, you did. So all three of us are wrong.
I didn't pick Bianca.
No, he picked Shayna.
I wrote it down.
I picked
bro.
Shayna. Yeah, I just listened to it right now,
bro.
I just listened to it. me and Tommy picked Shayna. You picked Bianca Belair.
Hold on.
Like I said, Shayna was gonna win by nefarious means. But
And I said that Justin Duke and the other one's gonna come in.
Yeah, but you said... I wrote it
I
down, bro. You said DQ, Bianca Belair was going to win by DQ.
Oh, well, I mean...
Yeah, exactly. That's what you said. Yeah. Exactly. You see, man? Yo, I got this written down for a reason, bro. You can't get
He said, I'm going to remind you of what you said.
Yeah, B.
Okay,
that's another match you was wrong about.
No, but overall, I mean, I enjoyed the match. It was fun, and like piggybacking off of what Carmine said, I loved how they sold that shit where Bianca kept getting up and she just wouldn't stop. Like that made her look so strong. And then on top of that, the finish itself made her look strong because she didn't tap out. She passed out.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
technically, she didn't look like a little bitch.
So she's definitely, to me, she's definitely winning that title at Mania weekend, I think.
Facts. Yeah, this feud is far from over,
Preston.
definitely.
All right, Preston.
Okay, this match, it was cool. It was a cool match. It wasn't like anything like amazing. It was cool to me. I think Bianca Belair. Okay, in my personal opinion, there's a lot of things that happen here that needs to be polished a little bit more. First of all, when Shayna Baszler's goons came in, when Bianca Belair was slamming one on the other one, I think it was Jessamine Duke who got slammed on top of her, right? Mm-hmm. She stuck her foot out to kind of stop it, and it kind of took away from selling the impact of her slamming her on top of her. And I was like, she shouldn't have did that. And
that was a botch.
Yeah, that was kind of a botch, and I wish, even though Bianca Belair did sell the arm thing, I don't think she sold that
a lot. She sold that a lot in the match, though.
I don't know, because like it was some moments where she was just like running and charging and doing something, and she kind of, it looked like in her mind she was like, oh yeah, I gotta sell the arm, and she kind of just did it, and I was like, I mean, but that didn't take away from the match. I was just kind of wondering, and then also when she did the 450 splash in the end to go into the submission, she like almost missed like completely because it was supposed.
No, Shayna moved out the way. She moved out the way.
Who?
Shayna moved out the way.
Shayna moved.
Yes, she moved, bro.
Well,
she missed
but hold
on
on,
purpose.
Question, was this Bianca's first actual takeover match?
Yeah,
it was
actual takeover show.
Okay, yeah, so
it was.
But I watched because that's why Shayna put her submission on her right away. She moved.
Okay, got you. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
so
she moved.
I was watching that part in passing. So whoever listened, my fault.
You good.
But overall, it was a good match. I'm glad for Bianca Belair that she actually got a takeover match because I think she actually deserved it. That whip, that mark that whip left.
Oh my god!
It looked,
bro, that hurt. That looked hurt. That hurt just looking at it, dude.
Was fierce, bro. They kept showing that shit. So I was like, holy shit! Like, holy shit.
Yeah, it looked crazy. That was a long scar, and I was watching this match and I was kind of wondering. I was like, why does NXT their women matches switches out the referees and the main roster doesn't? But overall,
shoot. They probably use NXT as like a trial run for a female referee, I guess.
Probably.
Okay. Yeah, those things aren't like, and those who listen to those things, like names aren't issue. Those are just things that I noticed. But overall, the match was cool.
She does have. No, I agree with you though. Like you can tell some things in this match she has to polish up.
Yeah, and once she gets that done, and I think probably nervousness.
I think what it is, she needs more takeovers. It's a big stage. She has an
NXT
title match. She's probably just nervous. And
she could benefit from more, takeover matches. But definitely, I think tonight for Bianca was for lack of a better phrase, trial by fire. And, it showed, the areas where she's lacking in, but, there's nothing wrong with that. She's starting from zero. She's a homegrown talent for WWE, so there's always room for improvement.
Exactly, and that's great because we can use this as a point. So when we go to her next match at a takeover at WrestleMania, we can look back and be like, yo, she improved at all of this way better than we thought. So it can show that she's making progress, and it look better to the people who's watching it in creative. But
she didn't look like and no disrespect when I say this, she didn't look like a Mandy Rose out there. Like she looked like she knew what she's doing. She was just looking nervous, she missed some things. Yeah,
that's all it was. It wasn't like she screwed up or something.
Speaking of of improving leaps and bounds, my opinion, Shayna Baszler just keeps getting better and better. Like, man, every time, like, she's there, but at the same time, it's like she's not there, kind of, sort of, on NXT Weekly TV, because she rarely has a match on NXT TV. It's almost like a Brock Lesnar-esque type of, like, feeling with her, and every time she has a match, she's leaps and bounds better than her last match.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I like that approach they're doing. Like, she doesn't need to have a match on NXT TV, to be honest with you. She really does it because, right, I mean, NXT women's division is dope, but I just, like, someone like Shayna Baszler, you save her for the big match. I say that, one, because of you save her for the big match, but two, she gonna be in a fucking match every week when she gets to the main roster, so that's when we're gonna see that bullshit. So, like, I'm glad in NXT she's saved for the takeovers.
Facts.
and that's the way it should be. I mean, that's the way it should be.
No, I like that how she comes out on occasion, to run her mouth and cut a good promo of how she's the best. Like, I don't mind that she doesn't have a match every week on NXT because she shouldn't have to, because she's somewhat of a big attraction down there. But at the same time, it's like I like how her presence is known, even if she's not in a match. It's like she makes her presence known.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
You know what's crazy too? At the end of the match, Bianca Belair's face when she was looking at all three of them as they was walking up the ramp, she had this look on her face. Yeah, she had a look on her face like she got something planned for that. Like,
yeah, I like that. I like that because
too.
at first
Facts.
she was looking around all sad, and then her face turned to pissed, and then right when they were standing all three together at that one spot, she looked at them. She was just smiling like, "Yeah, I got y'all, bitch.
I got y'all.
What do y'all
I
think that
got
means?
something for y'all.
What do you think
I
that
got
means?
something for y'all.
You think that she got like backup or something?
We'll see.
That'd be dope. I don't know, but
Hey, but don't these two?
What's she gonna do?
These
Stick
two.
Kairi Sane and Io on them?
That's what I was about to say. Don't these two still have problems with Duke and
yeah,
Shafir?
that's what I feel like. I mean, I said that though in our NXT review. Like I felt like I thought we were gonna see them in this match, but we didn't. So maybe they're saving that for WrestleMania weekend. So
That would be awesome.
So yeah, like I still So I feel like those two will get in there somehow. Will get involved. So, but anyway, guys.
I'm fine with that.
And yeah, Tommy was the only one that was right. Well, Tommy was half right because she won, but she didn't win by DQ. She won,
Yeah, she actually won. She actually won clean because Duke and Shafir interfered, but they didn't have anything to do with the finish.
Wait, so you thought Bianca Belair was going to do something to disqualify herself?
No, I thought that the finish was gonna be that either that Duke and Shafir were gonna have a direct impact on it, but they really didn't because Shayna really won on her own. They interfered, yes, but then they really didn't impact the finish.
Because that would be the only way that Shayna Baszler would win by DQ is if Bianca Belair did something to disqualify herself.
True. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever. Fine, we'll give it to you, Tommy. Anyway, moving on.
4 for 4, baby.
Moving on to fuck you. Moving on to the main event of the night. We have Tommaso Ciampa versus Aleister Black. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Whoa! You gotta redo that introduction, buddy.
Go ahead, sir. You can go ahead.
The greatest sports entertainer of all time, Tommaso Ciampa. There you go.
Versus Aleister Black. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I had to step out real quick, so I jumped into this match at that Tower of London on the apron spot, which was sick as fuck. So I didn't, but I saw the rest of the match. I didn't see the beginning, but from what I saw of the match, obviously this was a fucking really, really good match.
Man,
this was brutal. It was a fucking brutal match. Yo, man, I don't know, man. I think I might need the Black Mass banned, bro.
He needed banned?
I think I need this guy to find another finisher, bro. I don't see how these people are getting up from that finisher, bro. He's literally, bro, they're getting their heads kicked the fuck off, bro.
Bro, mark my words, when he hits the main roster, Vince is gonna have him change that finisher. He's not keeping that.
Well, I was joking when I said I need it banned. I hope not, because that shit is dumb as fuck. But
I would hope he keep it and then get a secondary finisher.
Bro, that shit is
eventually
brutal,
Vince is gonna say that.
Bro. That shit is brutal, bro. Like,
why would Vince take it away?
I mean, some way he took away the curb stomp, but I mean the curb stomp is
and the punt. Don't forget the punt.
You think the Black Mass is as bad as the curb stomp and the punt?
The punt was played out though.
Honestly, I think the Black Mass is worse than Randy Orton's punt.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, bro. Because you could tell Orton not really connecting on that shit, bro. Aleister Black is kicking dudes' heads off, bro. Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, if the punt is banned, I think Black Mass will be.
But I love the way it finished.
That's funny.
Black countered. He countered. he was about to do the black mass again, but his knee gave out.
Yep.
He couldn't do
He
it
sold
because
the
of that
injury.
punishment. Because of that punishment he was taking in that match, and I love that, man. That's the one thing I love. That's the one thing that I will give NXT over the main roster. Like, they know how to sell injuries. They know how to sell being actually hurt.
Yeah.
Throughout the match, and they'll sell it, and that's how he lost the match. Like, there was no
Absolutely.
interference, there was no nothing.
Instead of that no sell shit that a lot of these
And
other guys on the main roster
and also
do.
before I go ahead and give it to Preston to talk about the match, what we got at the end, we basically got a Eddie Guerrero. I'm gonna say it, guys. I'm just gonna say it. We got an Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit moment at the end of the show. That's pretty much what it was. Just like we got the end of WrestleMania, they both holding the titles. We got Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Wrestling holding both titles in the air, looking at each other, smiling, and DIY is on top of NXT. And boy, I'm here for it. Anyway, Preston, what you thought?
I thought it was a really, really good match. One thing I would like to point out is that every time I watch these matches with Ciampa in it, I like watching his facial expressions because every time he does, this dude is just goofy, man. It's just the little stuff he do in the ring. He's kind of like how the Miz is, like the little stuff he do in the ring. You got to pay attention to that stuff because that sometimes can be a lot more entertaining than what's going on in the moment. Like when he flipped over Aleister Black into the stairs, and that little kid cheesy smile he had on his face, like he just got something for Christmas. He was smiling so hard, it was ridiculous. The way he was doing the meditative sitting on the table, like he was just teasing Aleister Black. That stuff was amazing, but as usual,
it's the mind games.
It's the mind games, and it's a showmanship for the audience. Like when you see those type of expressions, man, it just help you get into that match itself. But just everything else that happened in this match, the back and forth between the Black Mass and him copying Aleister Black's moves. When Aleister Black gave him a knee, he gave him a knee back. It was just like Ciampa just don't care, man. That's basically what it comes down to, bro. He's like, I'm gonna take your move and use it on you, and use my moves whatever thing I need to do. I'm going to do that on you. And with this match and the Velveteen Dream thing, it shows that contrast where he's like really goofy in the beginning, then towards the end he get a little bit more serious with his opponent, and I like that contrast through the match. That's very interesting. But yeah, it was a good match, man.
Yeah, definitely. By the way, before I let Tommy go, me and Tommy were right, period, because we predicted a clean Ciampa win. But Preston was half right because well, let me finish. You predicted a Ciampa win, but you predicted a Ciampa win by interference.
Who picked Black? I thought somebody picked Black.
Nope. Somebody picked Black.
I swear somebody picked Black, and I know it wasn't me.
No,
this dude, yo, Tommy, this dude,
bro, nobody picked Black, bro. I'm telling you, nobody picked Black. I got it written down right here, bro. Nobody picked Black.
Tommy, yo, you heard somebody pick Black too, didn't you? I
swear,
nobody picked. Bro, I got it written down, bro. Y'all could go back and watch the episode. Nobody picked Black. I have it right here, bro. Preston, Ciampa, interference.
Tommy,
Ciampa clean.
Tommy, he brushing her erasure shavings off the paper right now.
First of all, I wrote it with pen, so fuck you. That's number one.
Erasable pen.
Hey, erasable.
Nah, definitely not.
They make those too.
Not. Yeah, but definitely not. But nobody picked Aleister Black, bro. I don't know. What
because I think nobody did. I think because everybody figured he's getting called up, so there's no point in him getting the belt.
Yeah, and by the way, the one that both of y'all got right and I got wrong was the Johnny and Ricochet match. So fuck you. Anyway, go ahead, Tommy.
First of all, 5 for 5 on the predictions.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
And hey, I gotta brag about it. It's the first time I got all my predictions right.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
For once in your life. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, so everything that Preston said is just more reasons why Ciampa is the greatest sports entertainer of all time. And as far as the match goes, man, I love the sell job. Everything, Black just selling all of that shit, especially the knee injury at the end. And then the only thing, and this is nitpicking, I'll blatantly admit it's nitpicking. The only thing that I didn't see in this match that I was hoping for was for Ciampa to do his other finisher, the Project Ciampa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I would have loved to have seen that done on Aleister Black. That would have been great. Other than
Yeah,
that, oh my
definitely.
God, the match was phenomenal. You know, I mean, Ciampa, he is he's just something else. You know, just in ring wise, promo, just everything about him, just the mystique, the aura is just it just all meshes well together. And I really don't have much else to say other than great match, great way to finish, and can't wait to see Aleister Black on the main roster.
I remember that part that Aleister Black was slipping on that water too. That was funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I was waiting. I was like, yo, somebody's got to mention that shit.
That was funny.
Yo, but I don't know. Like he sold it. Like, do you think that was on purpose?
What you mean?
No, I think
The
he
water?
tried to play it off, but
Yeah.
then Morrow mentioned it. Oh, he slipped on the water.
Yeah, I
in
was
front
thinking
of
that
us.
too. I was wondering if that was like part of it, cause I don't
No.
know, cause can that water be that slippery though?
For some reason, it looked like that was on purpose to me. I
It
don't
did.
know.
I
It
don't
kind
know.
of did.
I think it was just one of those where they just kind of ran with it on the fly because they saw that he slipped and like Morrow just ran with it.
I think if he fell, I probably would have believed it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Nah, that's just they just did it like that was something that happened.
Because it was
I
like-
personally feel that.
Cause it was so random. Cause Ciampa went over there and just grabbed a water bottle. I mean, I know it was for that spot for him to spit it up after getting kicked in the face, but I don't know. It just looked weird.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, like I said, for some reason, it looked like Black did that on purpose. I
Yeah,
don't
why would he
know, like,
stand
I
over
don't-
there?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm saying. Like it just looked like he did that on purpose to me. I don't know. What
So
I mean,
many-
whatever. What if he
Yeah.
did it on purpose? Great acting, but I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I don't say. But let me ask y'all.
Y'all some good tap dancing.
Let me ask y'all, and I know my answer. Which match did y'all think was better though? This match or the first match?
Wait, what do you mean the first match?
The first Black
first
and
match?
Ciampa match.
No, the
Oh.
first match of the night, the
Oh,
tag team match.
Oh,
between
That's-
this and
Yes,
Undisputed,
I like the
Yes.
tag match better.
I say the main event.
Yeah, that's where I was going with Preston. I think the first match was.
Yeah, the tag match was
Definitely
way
better,
better to
bro.
me.
It's just the thing the tag match had that was an advantage to me. It was a more of a fresher match,
Hmm.
and the crowd.
Yeah, they was into
The
that.
crowd was so much more into that match. Obviously, granted, it's the first match of the night, and they're going to be. But like I said, that's one of the problems NXT has. It's a good problem, but it's still a problem. Like it's like there's so many good fucking matches on the card. That's why they
Facts.
only have like 4, maybe 5 matches on the card because they know that if not all, most of them will be great. Like you know what I mean? So it's like
I think
Yeah, like
hard.
even I said it before, even the match on the card with the least hype or the least interest from the crowd is still good.
I think the main event. I think one issue I did have with it is that they spent too much time trying to do the leg injury thing, like in the beginning.
Yeah.
When Ciampa kept doing all these different things to kind of hurt his leg even more and more. I don't think it'd
Yeah.
take that much time to get somebody's knee injured and
Yeah,
to
yeah.
continue on with the match. I mean, it's not a terrible thing, but I think
Yeah,
that kind
no, I
of took
feel you.
something out of the match.
Yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you on that one, for sure.
Yeah,
When it-
I mean it's kind of nitpicking, but oh well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's nitpicking. But I mean, if we're comparing this to the previous match, then that's why. Otherwise, I'm not mad at this match at all.
So as we basically close first, I want to get grades. Preston.
I would give it a A minus. A minus. I've seen better
Alright.
takeovers, and
For sure.
this one wasn't terrible, but it had
Yeah,
some
yeah.
flaws.
Like, I want to preface this. We're grading this takeover
Mhm.
on a scale of previous takeovers. That's the only way we can do this.
Oh, we doing that? Okay.
Yeah, it is. No. What I mean, like if I give, like, let's say Royal Rumble was like really good tomorrow, and I give Royal Rumble an A or A. I give Royal Rumble an A.
Mhm.
But I'm giving Royal Rumble A because I would probably give it an A because based on previous main roster pay-per-views. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just because I give Royal Rumble A doesn't mean I think that it was better than Takeover. That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
You know,
Okay.
you see what I'm
So
saying? So for Takeover, because I can't compare Takeover to the main roster shit because Takeover's usually always better. So for Takeovers,
Facts.
for this Takeover,
I would have to give it a B then, if that's the case. I have to give it a B.
a B. All right,
Cause
so because I think that's the best way for us to do it is to
yeah,
scale as far as what we think as far as Takeover to Takeovers period. So you got a B, Tommy.
yeah.
I'm gonna actually just give it a Preston's unrevised grade of an A minus.
Okay. All right, definitely. I'm going to give it a B. I'll give it a B. I give it a B.
Yeah.
Because all the matches were good, and there were a couple that were great, but I didn't like the placement of the
Hmm.
women's title match. I thought that was the wrong placement. Oh no, and that match should have switched. I thought that was bad. And also yeah, the NXT title match was really good, but it did start off really slow. So I do agree with that part. But anyway, now another thing I'm gonna ask before we go: what moving forward? What do you think we're going to see? Now we possibly have DIY reunited. So moving
Hmm.
forward, what do y'all think we're gonna see to WrestleMania weekend? What do you guys think? Wrestling.
Oh, we definitely probably gonna get that triple threat between Gargano, Velveteen Dream, and Adam Cole. I think that's definitely gonna happen because all three of them want that North American title.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully that does happen. I don't know who
Yeah.
Ciampa's gonna face next if he's gonna move on from Aleister Black. I can't think of anybody.
Yeah, I mean he has to move on from House. Aleister Black is gone.
Yeah,
He's gone. Like
but
I don't.
I don't know who they're gonna put there for him to face.
Me too. Like I'm. That's why I asked the question because I don't know.
Yeah,
Like who is Ciampa going to face?
Honestly,
I
I
don't. They're not
think
gonna put Matt Riddle in that spot already.
nah, it's too
hell
early.
no,
It's too
absolutely
early.
not. Way
Nah,
too
yeah, I
soon.
don't. Yeah, I don't.
You
Way,
you
way
ain't had to say
too
it like
soon.
that.
Sheesh. God. You made it sound like Matt Riddle's trash or something. Sheesh.
No, it's not. It's not like a
Mm,
knock on him. I'm just saying it's way too soon for
yeah,
him to even get
I
a
agree.
title shot.
It's way too soon, man. He not even close to that
Mark
right
my
now.
words. I'm predicting Adam Cole is gonna fight for the title at Takeover. What's it called? New York.
You think so?
I like
Adam
Preston's
Cole.
I like Preston's idea, but if you really think about it, he's the only person that's left for Ciampa to face.
Yeah.
If you actually
Bro,
really think about it.
can you imagine the exchanges on the mic between those two?
But how are they gonna play this? Because they're
That's
not
the
gonna.
question.
My thing is,
technically,
they're not
Adam
gonna turn.
Cole.
I don't think they're not gonna turn UE face though. Like that's what I'm saying.
But
Like how you
the thing
how you
is,
gonna play that?
they're not even heels. They're tweeners.
Maybe, but they damn sure act like
Yeah, they be
heels.
doing some hill stuff, bro.
Especially Adam Cole. He's the biggest tweener among them.
Okay, he's a tweener as far as the fans, but he's not a tweener. He's a heel.
Yeah,
Like
he be
Adam
doing some
Cole does
crazy
not.
stuff.
Adam Cole does not act like a tweener. He acts like a fucking heel. Like he's a heel. He's just.
So
He's just.
so did
He's just
Kevin
one of.
Owens, and people
He's
still
just one
love
of.
him.
He's just one of them cool ass. Yeah, like I said, in the fans' eyes, he's a tweener. But his character, he is
Hmm.
not a tweener. He's
There's
the
nothing.
fucking heel.
There's nothing that UE has
tweener
been
about him,
doing
bro.
that tells me tweener, especially what they did to EC3. They be jumping in each other's matches and cheating. Like it's
Well,
all.
EC3 is the dumbass that called out Bobby Fish by himself. So
I
yeah.
mean, yeah, but
Yeah, but
they still heels
yeah,
though,
like
man.
they're heels. Like I don't see them turning UE face. Like I don't.
That'd be weird.
Oh, like that
Okay,
would be
so
weird.
if not Adam Cole, possibly a rematch with Dream.
But Dream's already going. That's the problem. See, that's the thing. When they announced that North American title stuff with Dream and Adam Cole, now if they want to change it, we gonna have to act like we forgot that they had these speeches about having a North American title. They shouldn't have
That
said that.
Yeah.
and then the problem is that aside from Cole, like who else is ready to face Ciampa? I mean,
That's why I feel
you
like
could.
honestly, that's why I feel like Cole is not gonna be the one to face him. To be honest
Oh,
with you,
wait,
like I
wait,
feel
wait.
like he's not.
We're forgetting the obvious answer. Ricochet.
Shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Oh,
he just
shit.
lost the North American
That is
title.
true,
That's
though.
the obvious answer.
That is kind of true though. No, I'm not gonna lie though. That is kind of true though. Like real
Yeah, that
shit.
is true.
That is true. Like, cause if Triple H is if he's steadfast, if WWE and just they're steadfast, and I don't think it's only a main roster thing. They're like, yo, we're not doing this whole everybody gets a rematch bullshit after they lose their title. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like they're gonna move on. Johnny has the North American title, so therefore they're gonna be new challengers for that title.
Yes.
And
Dream and Cole, and then Ricochet moves up to the NXT title.
I can see that. Like I wasn't even thinking about that, but I think you're right. I really think
Like
you're right.
I said,
for
it's
WrestleMania
like,
weekend, yeah,
bro.
That'd be
And,
crazy.
and like
Yeah,
I
I
said,
think you're right.
it's so obvious that we didn't think about it before.
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah. Ciampa's definitely
Bro,
losing.
and but
Yo,
let's
if
be
he faced Ricochet at WrestleMania weekend, he ain't winning. Fuck that.
let's be
Winning,
real
bro.
though. Ricochet ain't gonna be in NXT that long.
That's
I
true
guess
too.
I guess we're just used to people
Like-
like losing the title and not moving up to the next title automatically like that. So you're right. It could be Ricochet. But
Yeah.
you know what? As hypocritical as I am about saying that I'll probably be disappointed because of what Velveteen Dream said, he could just come out and simply say, "Hey, the Dream decided that the North American title was not good enough for me. I'm going for that one, and I'll be all right. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'll be
Yeah,
cool."
man.
Honestly,
I'd be straight.
Dream. I don't think he needs to win the title in NXT. Like I think he's already bigger than NXT.
I mean, we all want
Yeah.
him to come to the main roster, but if they gonna keep him down, if they going to keep him down there for a
Then he
little
needs a
while
title.
longer, he needs a fucking belt. I'm sorry,
True.
like
Like,
you gotta put a
but
belt on that guy. He is too
I'm
fucking
telling you though,
charismatic,
I'm
bro.
I'm telling you this much. Maybe not after WrestleMania, but mark my words, by SummerSlam, Ricochet will have moved up to the main roster.
Probably right.
Maybe.
Probably right.
That's crazy though. If Velveteen came in with 2 females though, I thought that was dope.
Yo, that was hella. Yeah, I was about to say that too. I was gonna talk about that. Like,
For
and it
real.
was hella
Pimpin',
cute
pimpin',
too.
pimpin'.
Yeah.
Ah, it was hella
He
cute,
came
Bro,
out too.
boy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, watch. It's going to be motherfucking Ricochet at SummerSlam. And I want to see Ricochet go at it with Almas on the main roster.
Well, I mean, come on. Like
That'll be good.
That's like
that's
huge.
that's
That's
a
like
retarded match.
way.
That's
That's
a
like
retarded.
that's like
match. Oh,
that's like way fantasy booking.
yeah. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's gonna eventually
It's,
happen.
it's gonna happen, but I don't know. I kind of heard like some rumors of a possible face turn for Almas.
Yep, I did too. Him and Ray,
Yeah.
because they want him and Ray to him and Ray to be in the tag team division, and they want
That
they
would
want
be
them
great.
they want them to boost the tag team division.
Oh, then Ricochet probably, unless Ricochet goes heel, I don't know.
I mean, I don't see like if they do that though. I don't see Alma staying a face. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, they can do face.
but wait,
versus
but
face.
him versus Ricochet, man. That's something that's down the line. We'll see it, but it's
But-
down. That's down.
And I'm not trying to be funny. I have a serious question. How are we gonna know that Almas is a face?
Zelina?
Ray. I don't know. Maybe Ray's getting beat down and he comes out to help him.
Yeah, I guess.
Because you got to think about it. They went there. What they're going to what I heard they're going to do is because them two have had such battles together. They've gone through all these fights together, one over the other. One gets over the other. Like
He
and
might
that's
have
gonna-
earned.
That's
re-
gonna
he might have
build a
earned almost respect.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna build the respect that they have for each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's-
basically,
that's
Almas
how
will
I feel
respect
like they're
Ray
gonna
more.
go. But I asked that question though. See, y'all niggas got fucking selective memory. I put that on the chat and I asked that question and nobody answered. I asked
Did
the
you?
question. I'm like, yeah. I asked the question. I'm like, yo, so what's gonna happen with Selena? Like, I don't.
Because
Like,
I saw you post that thing about people saying that they wanted the tag team to happen.
yeah, what? I mean, I don't have no problem. Like, I could see Selena being the face. Like, I have no problem with it. But do y'all think that would happen? Because here's the thing. I don't care if Almas is teaming with Ray. She has to be with Almas. He
Yeah.
cannot be
That's a
without
fact.
her. Like he
He can't
cannot
cut a
be
promo
without her.
without her.
He can't be without her, bro. He is at the level that he's at because she
man.
joined him.
Yeah.
Bro,
You know what I
remember?
mean?
Remember
was
one time? I
crazy.
think it was like a few months ago on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Almost said some shit at the closed caption said inaudible language.
Inaudible. And the people in commentator was like, what? I was like, oh man,
Yeah.
his promo days are over.
Yeah, bro. So
Yeah,
I mean,
he cannot be
if they
without
become a
Selena.
team, I mean, if they become a team, I mean, and Selena's not there, Ray would obviously cut the promos. But at the same time, I don't think they would. If there's gonna be a face turn, they both turn their face. Basically, that's what I want to say.
It would be kind of weird though,
Facts.
That's hella weird.
I don't
especially
care
for
as long as I
Zelina.
get to see Selena.
Because
That'd be
Selena is
weird.
so great as a heel.
Yeah, I'm
But,
interested to
they
see how
said the
she
reason
can
why
pull it off.
she wasn't on SmackDown because she's promoting Fighting with My Family. So
Oh yeah, when is
Yeah.
that coming out again?
February 21st.
And sometimes it's kind of weird to
I'm
see.
gonna go watch it. I don't care.
It's kind of
Yeah,
weird
I'm
to see somebody with a mouthpiece be a face. It's
Yeah, that's
weird to me.
true. That's true. That's true. They might I don't know, maybe they might do a thing where they're still together, but they might do a thing where Selena's focused on the women's division and I don't know.
Like
I'm just
wrestling?
doing
Oh,
it.
that
Yeah.
might be it too.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll just go into wrestling as opposed to just being a manager.
I mean, she could still do. I mean, she could do both. She's
Yeah.
a wrestler. It's like that's what she is. She's a wrestler.
Basically,
She's a very
pull a
good
Leo
wrestler
Rush.
too.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So
Basically, pull a Leo Rush.
yeah, maybe. Maybe. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for our NXT Takeover Phoenix review. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's been a great show. It was a good show. Yeah, there's been better takeovers, but I still enjoy this show, and it might
Yeah,
still be
facts.
better than what we get tomorrow, the Royal Rumble, which I hope not. I hope we get a great Rumble. But anyway, I'm your host, the man of the hour, Carmine. Thumbs up, Tommy, and Architect Preston Brown.